Hey guys, Kung Fu Info here for another video. Today this is the update on my homemade AC unit. Now, had a few problems with this. It's kind of finished. It's not really finished though to how I'd like it. What I mean by that is my original idea is finished, but I'm not very happy with it, so I'm going to upgrade it. Okay, so first off, here we go guys, going to show you what I've done. Okay, so as you can see, I put the 3 fans in there. You can see they're blowing out a very nice cold, pretty damn icy cold air out of the fans right here. Which is pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool there. This one is not on. I'll explain that in a minute. This is the air intake. It's doing a brilliant job of taking in the air, drawing it down, and giving me a very nice cool air coming out of these 2 fans right here that are working. Now the radius isn't very far. I can feel the air about this far away, but it's very light air, like just very light. It's not really cooling the room down per se. If I sit near it, it will cool me down a little bit, but these fans are just not powerful enough. That is the teething problem right now. So basically is what I'm gonna, first off, the reason this one isn't on is because, as you can see in here, you know, this is the hub where the main power comes in through here, and it goes down, got a USB, and it goes into a wall outlet. And as you can see, I've got the bottles in here of ice, just, you know, frozen ice, and got the tub of ice at the very bottom. Lights it up all blue, so it looks pretty cool. Other than the fact the fans aren't powerful enough, I'd say it is a pretty good job, you know, a pretty good mission accomplished. The reason I don't put this one on is because it draws too much power from the single hub, from the actual hub, and all the other fans work a lot slower. So it's just pointless having this one on, in my opinion. But as what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be affixing a better USB fan on the actual front, like just mount it on the front. Now, as what that's going to do, this is going to still do its job. It's going to push out the cold air, but the bigger fan is going to actually take the air and force it out a bit more. What I mean by that is, I'm basically going to be getting something like this. Now, I can't really show who's selling it because I don't want to get in trouble from anyone, but the price is £6.95, and it's a USB desktop fan. Now, this is really good because, as you can see, with that part right here, just underneath, I can actually push that up so it's flat and just attach it by this plastic at the bottom, which means I can have it mounted on here, sort of sideways, facing this way, and just blowing out all the cold air that's coming through. I have a free port on my hub, but what I'll end up doing is turning one of these fans off, or I might even do an even bigger plan. I may just take all these fans out, cut a hole, and mount the fan inside the actual unit. You know, so it's actually inside the unit. That may work better. I do not know. Haven't got a clue, guys. I'm going to try the mounting on it first, because that requires a lot less work. If that doesn't work out the way I want it to, then I will just basically, guys, rip all these fans out, put in the big fan. I'll probably find a use for these fans somewhere, but, you know, this is what you do when you're experimenting with things. And my experiment is, well, somewhat failed, but somewhat working. It definitely works, and it does look freaking awesome. it works. I'll give it that. It works, just not very well. It needs a bit of more extra oomph to get the actual air breezing out. If the air could breeze out, like really quite far, you know, if I could get it breeze from here to at least, you know, around this other side of the bed, you know, that's what would that be? That'd be about, I don't know, a couple of meters, something like that. I don't know. I don't really know. But if I can get it from here to the door, then I will be at least, oh well, I'll be very, very happy. But if I can get it as far as the bed, the end of this bed, I'll be pretty happy still. But, you know, from here to about here is just not enough. I can feel it when I lay there, but it's just not enough. It's just definitely not enough. So, I'm going to have to work out something, guys, because the intake fan, I've realised, is extremely important. This actually is what gives these guys the most cooling power. So, I realise this is very important. This fan is not as good as this fan. This fan's a lot better. But I'm working out how I'm going to spread the voltage out if I'm just going to mount it straight on top. I have no clue. If you guys have any ideas or anything like that, that'd be much appreciated. But one thing I will say, it has to be USB powered, because that's what my original idea was. I want it to be USB powered. With this extra fan mounted on the top, on the side, sorry, it will actually provide a lot more breeze, and the cooling effect will be a lot better and a lot more usable, and actually have a point. Because at the minute, guys, it's just really not cooling down my room at all. It's just lightly breezing through my room like a draft under the door, which is pretty much not what I wanted. So yeah, wish me luck, guys. Give me some ideas. But yeah, I will most probably be purchasing one of these, and this will give it a bit of extra wind, and hopefully, guys, that will actually solve the problem. Other than that, the fact that it's not very powerful, the amount of cold air that's coming out of it is pretty decent. I'm just wondering whether mounting just the one fan in the front will be better than having, you know, the two fans. This is a really awkward situation. Well, either way this goes down, guys, I'm probably going to write out a little plan or do something. I don't know. I'll plan it out in my head or draw it on a piece of paper or something. See what I think's better. But anyway, guys, that was a Kung Fu Info production. Appreciate you for watching. Peace out, guys. Thanks a lot.